Hello, everyone, and welcome into another episode of Dogs in the Draft. Today, we're going to be talking about a longtime Georgia playmaker and a guy that, while he might not necessarily be drafted, is a guy it wouldn't come as a shock to see him stick with an NFL team. We were talking about Kearis Jackson. Jackson battled injuries throughout his Georgia career, but is one of the more respected players to come from the program in recent seasons. So, Mike, what is a team potentially getting in Kearis Jackson?
Well, I mean, you're getting a pro. You're getting a veteran. You're going to get a guy that's going to do whatever you ask him to do. I mean, he was a good return man at Georgia. I think he can play all special teams. A very unselfish player that easily could have entered the transfer portal and been a 40 or 50 catch guy in another FBS program. But he sticks it out at Georgia as a team leader on and off the field. So I think you get it. Now you look, you say 5'11", 196, 455. There's a lot of these guys. There's anybody. But the fact that Kearis has done this within a championship program, maintained his role as the leader in the wide receiver room, obviously a great character off the field. You find a spot for a guy like this. And if he's not on the 52-man, you carry him on the practice squad because you can plug him in anywhere on special teams. He's a capable receiver. He's got very sure hands, and he's a durable player. So I look for Kearis Jackson to be a part of an NFL club next season, and maybe somebody will see the value and might draft him.
Yeah, this is a guy that actually led Georgia in receiving in 2020 and saw his role diminish as he got older, but still found a way to make an impact for this team, battled through injuries throughout his career. And you mentioned it, Mike. This is a guy that's a special teams ace. While he may not get drafted because of what he brings from the wide receiver position, he's absolutely a guy that is going to help a team from a special team standpoint. If not as a returner, then as a guy that is going to be willing to play in every area of that team there. So while he may not be drafted, he's a guy that was a true pro at the University of Georgia, and I think that's going to translate very well to the next level. And so while he may not necessarily hear his draft name called on draft day, I do think Kearis Jackson is a guy that is going to wind up in an NFL franchise next year, and it speaks to all the maturity and everything that he has done at the University of Georgia that has helped him get to that point. So for a discussion on Kearis Jackson, my name is Connor Riley. That is Mike Griffith. This has been Dogs in the Draft.